Who are you?
Osama bin Laden. As far as Fenn is concerned.
Your name?
Yvonne Atkins.
Chris Yates.
Hey, Babs, you ain't got a phone card on you, have you?
Somewhere.
Just want to let Lauren know that I ain't vaporised.
Is she the top dog in here, then?
Well, as long as you don't regard that as a challenge. She's a good friend, but you certainly wouldn't want her as an enemy.
Bit off the beaten track, aren't you?
Just on my break, having an explore around.
Lucky I found you before you went in there. Takes you down to the old hanging cell, that. How they used to deal with the likes of your Yates.
What, you mean it's all still there just like it was?
Noose and all. If you believe those oiks in the works department. They won't even come down this corridor after dark. They say it's haunted by some spook in a cloak.
That's enough for me. Let's go.
Glad I bumped into you. How you fixed Friday? That drink.
Friday's fine.
Great. Look forward to it.
That's good to know, Lauren. Could you send Mr. Farmer a pizza for me with my compliments? Friday night, yeah. All the extras.
Hello, Oliver.
Philly.
Long time.
Yeah. You,
Can't bit of a cropper.
you look fabulous.
Next. Hope you smuggled me in some treats, Tony.
He's choosing all the dark and angry ones. I don't think people are like it.
I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Mr. Lilly, Neil Grayling.
Good to meet you at last, Mr. Governor.
Likewise. So, not exactly the exhibition as originally planned, sadly.
No, nothing can stop the buzz on Dan Hiller now. I've sold a couple already, sight unseen.
No way, man. How much for?
I'd say pretty wow. We'll have red dots coming out like a rash when the collection gets on the web.
Amazing.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
So, how much is he saying I got for this one, then?
Translation of pretty wow, please.
Well, we must be careful not to mislead Denny here. Obviously, we're talking sale prices, plus gallery card framing, publicity, admin, agents' fees.
Tuition fees.
So if you were to, say, get £200 for painting this picture, I mean, that would be pretty wow, wouldn't it, compared with prison wages?
Well, yeah. Beats picking up shit parcels.
These fees you mentioned, these are paid to whom?
Oh, well...
Excuse me, can I have the artist here and her mentors for a photograph? That'd be great. Bunched together. There we are. Up tight. In a bit closer.
Hi, babes. I found where it comes out. The underground tunnel.
Yeah?
There's a grate round the back of the officers' club. It seems to go down quite a way. I dropped a stone and it's not a sewer.
Freaking star!
The grate won't shift, Chris. It's steel. Top of an old door with great big padlocks. A big bloke couldn't open it without tools. There's no way I can.
But there is a way.
Millie's coming to visit you today, isn't she? I think you're going to have to face up to it, babes. She's the only one that can get you out of here.
Here we are, darling. Best I could manage in the bubble wrap.
Gold dust. Promise me you'll bring me some more when you come back to visit me.
Only if I can get hold of you across the table.
Hey, listen, thanks for this, Mr. Grayling. You know, taking an interest in that.
Seems to me there are too many people taking an interest here.
This one's nice. It's a bit more cheery.
A bit more cheesy, you mean? If that's a Daniela Blatt, I'll run naked down Savile Row.
Oh, Oliver. There's a signature. Painted this specially for my office, didn't you, Denny?
You joking me? I didn't paint that shit.
What are you saying?
Oh, not again.
Sit down. Sit down, put your back. Shall I go and get a cold teaspoon to put down her back?
I think it'd take a bit more on that to sort me out, mate. Maybe you ought to ditch the pink satin bridesmaid's outfit, Stu, eh? Go for a red polka dot instead. Or maybe just ditch me.
So, not content with ripping your fat fees off Denny, you thought you'd cash in on forging her as well.
That's putting it a bit strong, isn't it?
That is a total slander.
Bev painted that picture for Miss Barker as an act of pure generosity.
Where are you coming from, man? Trying to trash my name?
Is it a crime to try and make somebody happy?
You wouldn't have a name if it wasn't for you ungrateful little tyke.
Di, get these con artists put behind their door and keep them out of my sight.
That would make me happy.
You can't lock us out now.
He has to take our photos for the press pack.
I don't even want you mentioned in the press pack.
Really, there's no need to go over the top. I mean, credit where credit's due.
Well, yeah, like, I ain't saying I don't owe them, man.
Well, too bad. They've more than proved they can't be trusted.
Thanks, Ollie.
I'm sorry.
You won't rule it out if it's what Millie wants to do.
Just need to see her.
The courts wouldn't come down so hard on a young kid, would they? Trying to protect her mum from a drunken bully.
I swear to God, if I have to stay in here any longer, I will end up committing murder.
Time you get back, I'll be off for drinkies with him.
And what she doesn't spike it.
Don't worry, I'm wearing my metal knickers.
Yeats! Move your feet!
Those two cons well snide, man. Just out to rip me off. Looks like you ain't the only sad bitch should have known better.
Those two old bastards need to be taught a lesson.
I ain't gonna trust no one now. Except for you.
What about that bloke from the gallery? Is he kosher? Still gonna make you rich and famous?
Too right. Already quids in, innit?
At least you come out on top.
Back with her little disciple. Stirring the cauldron.
You don't know the half of what Atkins is brewing up.
Surprised me.
She said when she was down the block, she was going to get you rubbed out.
Just sounding off, mate.
Seemed deadly serious to me.
Nah. She's well past her sell-by date, that one.
Yeats, sit down. Inmates must remain seated at all times.
It's loads worse than I thought.
Should see me with my ball and chain.
Barbara. Right.
Did you hear me, Hunt?
For goodness sake, Sylvia.
Rules are rules. For all I know, you might be slipping her some cannabis.
Not long now, darling.
I'm terribly nervous about meeting your family. Who's coming exactly?
Haven't quite confirmed yet. My brother Clive's taken charge of the organising. Offered to be my best man.
Clive. He's the one with the turkey farm?
I've told him the list of names needs to be approved in advance.